Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Buckeye, Arizona. Yes, we are still in Arizona. We're only an hour away from where we were yesterday. Drive time, anyway, in an RV. RV drive time. Other drive time, probably about 30 minutes. But welcome to Serenity Sunday. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling start to the day. Oh, I'm sorry, did I interrupt you? It's breakfast time. We just got back from our morning walk. We've had a nice lazy start to the day. It's been awesome because after all, it is Serenity Sunday. It's that day that you just kick back, relax and go, ah. And it's also that day to unplug as well. So I'm only going to be online 3 times today. Once for this live, my live at 12:15 for genealogy and history. And that's going to be a good one because there's a lot of there's some personal events tied in with the history today. So 12:15 Pacific time, we'll be doing genealogy and history, and so you can learn out what is significant about April 25th in my personal life. And then this evening for my Facebook Live, and maybe once more because I'm trying to get to the dog. When I get to dog parks, I'm trying to make sure there's nobody else around because last night we got there were 6 dogs in the park. They have 2 dog parks, both decent sizes, and one has sand then grass, the other one has grass then gravel, and on the gravel area they've actually got a dog wash station, which somebody, who shall remain nameless, decided to try and climb the stairs for that. So she was actually up the first couple of stairs just like sniffing around, and she kind of put her back foot up like she was going to get up on the step, and I thought, is she actually going to climb in there? So I thought she was at one point, but she didn't. But when we got there, one park was empty, one had 6 dogs in it, and I thought, okay, and they were all large dogs except for one, so there was 5 large dogs, and they were big dogs. And so I thought, excuse me, I thought, let's just see how she does through the fence, because they've got these nice high, 6-foot high fences all the way around the dog parks, which is nice. And so she was able to meet the dogs through the fences, which was good, and everybody was friendly and all that sort of stuff. And then I thought, and she settled down, and so I thought, well, maybe I'll just take her next door and see if she wants to play. But then everybody started to leave. And then as soon as and then there was a lady sitting out at the table waiting for one of the dog parks to be emptied so that she could bring her dog in. And apparently she likes the dog park to herself and she doesn't want to share it with anybody else. And I'm sort of like, whatever. So I didn't get to do the live from there either. And so I thought, well, I'm going over later in the morning than I normally do because I'm normally at the parks around between 7:30 in the morning. Well, usually around 7 we try and leave, sometimes a little earlier. And so we got over there, it's 8:50 now. So we got over there probably just after 8 o'clock. And the park that was gravel than grass, which we didn't go into yesterday, had a Great Dane in it and a smaller dog, and a much smaller dog, like smaller than Zeffy. And so like, wow. And this Great Dane she was beautiful. She was gorgeous. And so we went into the same park we were in last night, and the Great Dane comes running over to the fence and sniffs at Zeffy, and then Zeffy just takes off down the fence line, and the Great Dane tries to follow her with this great big gait that she had, and it was kind of funny watching it. So then this other lady comes into the park where I am with Zeffy, or actually she was already there invited and said it's okay to come in. And she says, but her dog was afraid of bigger dogs, so she wasn't sure how she'd get on with Zeffy since Zeffy was bigger than her. But they seemed to get on fine. And then we went. And then the other park empty. She says, I'm actually going to go over there because my dog prefers the sand and the grass. And I said, good idea. And so Zeffy was busy doing her business, so we cleaned that up. Then went next door, and Zeffy had so much more fun running around that one because she wasn't running on on the gravel. And so she was just on the sand and then onto the grass, and she had fun. And then the lady left with her dog, and I thought, yay! And then just as I'm about to get my phone out, somebody else comes in, and I'm like, damn it, because I want to try and get it with nobody around so they can't hear what I'm saying, because I like to do it by myself. So we're going to try again this evening, but there'll probably be everybody bringing their dogs in this evening. So maybe tomorrow morning, because we're going to be there so early. And I don't know what everybody's timetable is, but we eventually are going to get a video over there, and it may be that I just have to stand in the furthest corner from everybody to do the video and then just pan it around. But I don't like getting people on camera if I don't have their permission to do so. So that's the tricky part. That's the tricky part. Um, but anyway, but Zephy seems to love the parks. She has so much fun running around them. They don't have any water in the parks though, which surprised me considering how hot it gets here. Today we're meant to be in the 90s and tomorrow we're in the 70s. I'm like, yes, bring on the 70s, please. But today's just going to be kick back, relax, get ready for the week. Got to get the I was debating on the jigsaw thing, and I sort of thought, I really don't feel like doing a jigsaw, because when I do a jigsaw, I like to leave it up for a day or two before I have to take it down. And the last time I did a jigsaw on a Sunday, I took my time with it. It took me most of the day, and I finally got it done. And I was looking, and I kept it up for like a couple of hours, and I was like, I have to take it down because I have to get everything set up. And I thought, and I got the point, so like, nope. So I did it the next morning, and then had to rush to get everything set up. So I'm just sort of like, yeah, I really don't feel it, because I like to leave jigsaws up for a couple of days. So I'm just sort of like, yeah, nope. And it means I've got to sit at the table here, and I do that 5 days a week right now. And I did it for the first half and most of yesterday. I was sitting at the table here with the mastermind, and I was just like, I need a day away from the table. So I'm just sitting here now to do the live, and then because I needed my notebook, it was sitting here on the table, and I had to remember what day number I was up to. So I'm just going to go offline for the day, stay away from the table, except for when I'm eating. That'll be the only time I'm at the table. And even then I will try to avoid that. Maybe I'll have a picnic on the... No, actually, if I have a picnic on the floor, somebody's going to come and want some. And as she's bad enough that she just comes and sits up next to me and just sort of like leans. So to say, I'm here. Can I have some, please? I tell you, she is so cute. Well, this is what she's doing now. You can see her butt. Oh, this is what I was going to show you today too. So, you know how last night I was talking about the alternating of the campgrounds? So this is the RV next to us, and see how they're facing the other way. So our outdoor area is together on the same side. So we're at this end of it, they're at that end of it. And then, oh yeah, those ones over there, sorry about the screens. Those ones over there alternate as well. So it's pretty cool how they do that, which means that our utility side, the utility pole's in the middle of the pull-through area, and it means that our utilities are on this side of it, and the RV next to us, they are pulled forward or the other way, so that their utility door is next to their utilities. So they parked us pretty well, except for I should have got out and checked last night before I put the feet down, because he told me I was as far forward as I could go, but I can't put my awning out without hitting a palm tree. It's like, damn it. And if I move forward like half a foot, I would miss the palm tree with the awning. And the awning would be directly between the pop out, the slide out for the bedroom, and the awning. And I didn't check that last night, and I saw it this morning. I was like, damn it. But then I'm kind of happy, because the back of the truck, the back of the rig is east, the front of the rig is west, this wall's south, which means where I would have put the awning out is north, so I wouldn't have got the sun there anyway. So anyway, that's it from us for now. So tune in at 12:15 today for genealogy and history, where you get to find out what cool things happened today, and especially in my personal tree. So there's some cool stuff that happened on my personal tree on this day in history. So, well, some of it's recent history, some a little further out, and you'll see. Anyway, go have a super fantastic sparkling day, and we'll catch you at 12:15 for genealogy and history. And if you don't pop on then we'll see you later this evening for part 2 of Helen's Great Adventures. Have a super fantastic sparkling Serenity Sunday. Go out there, enjoy the day, unplug. I dare you to turn your phone off now, leave it alone for the day, turn it on to tune in with us, then turn it back off again. I dare you to stay offline today. And I'm actually in the middle of it. Actually today I started a challenge, and I'm not doing it today. It's not something I have to do every day. It's just the quantity that I have to do before next Saturday. But I'm going to try and get it done early, but I am not doing it today because I'm staying offline. So have a super fantastic sparkling Serenity Sunday, and we'll catch you guys later today. Hek konera.